Good morning, good day, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for joining in. I do have something special, something unusual, something different for me. Is I finally got some half dollars. I took a couple boxes or banks to visit here. I just want to move his address out of the way there. There we go. We did get customer wrapped. I've got 10 on this tray, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on this tray. So we're looking at 24 rolls, just about a half a box of customer wrapped half dollars. I don't get to do half dollars that often. I did peek on some of these. I think it's in the bottom tray there. I did have a 1968 Ender, not this roll. So I can't remember what roll that was in, but we're going to take a look at these. I'll look at these live with you. That is just dirty. And there we go. So no silver there. I'll thumb through. I'll do a detailed search off camera here. But just do a couple edge checks here real quick with you guys. And of course, always bring you in if there's any finds along the way. We got some nice edges there. These are looking pretty nice. 71, 71. All right, so I'll look for silver. I'll look for proofs, NIFCs, what everybody looks for on these. And scope them for DDOs. Hey, look at that. You guys see that? Third one in. Look at that right there. We do get one. 71, 71. Let's take a look at what we have here. 1967. That's a 40% silver. There's our first silver. Let's see if there's anything else of interest there. That was it in that roll. I'm curious on these nice edges here. So hopefully there's going to be 84. We're looking at 81, 81. All right, so nothing else in that one. All right, that was what, number 3, 4. So let's get this top roll here. We got one silver. I'm happy. That's a win right off the bat. 1967. So at least I know I'm getting 2 silvers out of this. Let's take a look here. Ooh, that's hard. That's a different edge. Nope, 1972. 1972. 1972. All right. So that looks like that's it. Just the one silver right now. I'm going to go through these more in detail. I'll start bringing this in, and I will bring you in every once in a while for checkups or if there's something else that we find. All right, folks, nothing in those 5 rolls. Let's get on to these next 5 rolls and see what we have. Good edges on that. Those are all newer edges. 88, 94, 91. Yep, so those are some cleaner edges in that roll. And nothing really jumping out there. Let's take a look at roll number 2. Flip that around. Don't need to see that address on there. And is that the one? There it is. I knew there was an under there. That was a 1968 Denver. So that is silver number 2. That was the under roll. I should have looked at that. I didn't mark that. Let's see if there's anything else with that. 72. Oh, nothing jumping out in that roll. Roll number 3. 77. There we go. And nothing really jumping out there. 72. Got some nice newer, cleaner edges. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice clean edges on that one. All right. Nothing in that one. And roll number 5. All clad. All right. So I'm going to go through these a little more detail. Look for those NIFCs. Look for some nice coins. And so those 5 gave us that 1968 Denver. So we're two 40%ers for 14 rolls. Bring you in for the next 5. Well, that's all she wrote. 24 rolls of half dollars, all customer wrapped from 3 different banks searching, but I did get 2 40%ers. So I'm happy that there's 40% still getting circulated around. I'm sure some of those coins were somebody else's spoils based on, I had a whole roll of bicentennials, a couple of those. So I think somebody else's, but these slipped through on a couple of them. We do have this 1967 Philadelphia, and we did get this 1968 Denver, both of which are 40%. So I'll take what I can get. They're still out there in circulation. So if you like this video, guys, remember give that thumbs up, work that YouTube algorithm for me. If you haven't already, press that subscribe. For those who have subscribed and given me the thumbs up, thank you. Thank you very much for your support. And until the next time, have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and happy hunting.